Good afternoon and welcome to my channel Soul Colors. And if you're new here, my name is Angel. I am a Reiki master, intuitive healer, and holistic life coach. Today we're going to discuss the energies around the month of September. It is September 3rd. I'm not sure of the timestamp. I think it's around 3:13 p.m. Eastern Standard. As I was looking into this, there's a lot of energy coming forward. We just came out of that Mercury retrograde. We just had a new moon in Virgo. Pluto has went back into Capricorn, so we're still clearing that in retrograde. So we're still clearing that 16-year cycle. We have Uranus in retrograde. We have a eclipse that will be coming up towards the 1st of October. So there's a lot of energy, as well as around the 22nd of September, we will have the equinox. And this is just a small scan. There's a couple more things that's going on that I may do videos on if I feel as though Spirit is pushing me to place that support and to give a better understanding of what is happening. So you guys look out for those notifications, and if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. Share if it resonates with you. Maybe these videos will be able to help others out there as well. My intent is to build this community so we have that networking of energy so we all can upgrade within ourselves and collectively. All right, so let's get to September. Let me have some water first. So we just finished that Virgo new moon, and new moons are all about kind of setting intentions, where we want to go, what we want to see coming in for the next few months, as well as individually, collectively. So this has also brought us to that Capricorn Pluto retrograde going on, that's been going on for the last 16 years or so. So we're clearing that cycle, and that Uranus in that retrograde. And you're going, what does all this mean? What all this means is we're going into review. We are reviewing patterns of our past selves, which can pop up, which may still be ongoing. We are reviewing things internally as well as outwardly into the collective and individually. So there's a lot going on the collective level, and there's a lot going on the individual level. And so, what I heard mostly about the month of September, and I've probably been saying this in every video, but it is to go within. Go within. That's one of the themes for September, I feel, is still ongoing. We have to go within. We have to look within. Why are certain things triggering us? Why are certain patterns showing back up? Why does some of the energy feel chaotic? Why does some of it feel stagnant? And with each individual, it will be totally different. You may have these individuals out here that are just breezing through these energies. And then you have these others that are like ebb and flow, up and down. So remember, we're clearing this 16-year cycle. And we're all this energy with the retrogrades, with Pluto, Uranus, and we just come out of that Mercury retrograde. This is going all the way back to that 2008. What were you going through in 2008? And you can cycle through all of that to 2024. What patterns are still showing up for you? What energies are you having difficulty passing through and just letting go of? So, be aware of that this month and every day, of what is showing up for you. What patterns, what energies, what circumstances, because that can lead you in the understanding of, oh, wait a minute, here's this ongoing pattern again. I need to clear it. I need to recognize it and I need to let it go. So part of that being aware in that present moment is you can catch that ongoing pattern. You can see where you need to shift a little bit to rewrite that pattern, to rewrite that energy. It's not the same exact pattern if we choose to do it differently. It may pop up in a certain instance, it may pop up in a certain energy, but if we can bring it to the forefront and recall it, then it's going to be easier for us to clear. Another kind of theme that I was getting is be open-minded. Be open-minded. Look at your energy and understand your energy as an individual and as a collective link. What are you, and the words they give me is hell-bent on, holding on to? What are you hell-bent on holding on to? What part in your energy, in your daily, in what you're seeing throughout is showing that may be able to switch or shift or to give a different perspective if you open your mind to all of the possibilities? So Metatron, spirit, source energy, the universe, as I look into that, that's what we're going into up until November, all the way. What is within your spirit, within your mind, within your emotional, within your energetic, within your whole body being, and you're seeing it on the collective. Can you have a perspective of open-mindedness and unconditional love? Because that's what these times are about. Having unconditional love about ourselves, within ourselves, having unconditional love for the things on the outside of it. We may not like it. We may not resonate with it. But part of it is to send that unconditional love so it may heal in the higher light. So that's part of going inward as well. Again, to September. I know I said in August, stay in your lane. They're still saying the same thing. Stay in your lane. Go internally. All this stuff, all this noise on the outside is a distraction from who you are truly supposed to be, mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically. So notice as these ongoing patterns, these past patterns, different things that come up, notice how they trigger your body, either mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically. Notice these triggers within yourself. Is that within your belief system? Is that within your unconscious mind? Is that within your subconscious mind? And how do they charge you? Do they charge you negatively? Do they charge you positively? And if they charge you negatively, how can you go to a nullified, a neutral stance? How can you do that within your energy? What can you work on as an individual to stand in neutral, to hold neutrality? Okay, so the energy is really, really kind of heavy right now. And a lot of us are feeling tired. A lot of us are feeling confused. A lot of us are feeling out of place. A lot of us are stepping into that, oh, me kind of energy. Okay, life is working for you, not against you. And you have to understand within your own energy, internally, outwardly, consciously, subconsciously, unconsciously, and collectively, things have to come up. Things have to come up so they can clear. You can't download these light waves. You can't place in all these solar flares. that's downloading into the body. You can't work this energy per se if you're not willing to let go of a thought, an energy, a belief, because you're already quote unquote full of things that need to be let go of. And so as these energies come in on a higher level, these things are going to come up, and it's going to say, hey, wait a minute, is this something I need to keep? Is this something I need to look at? So if the anger or the frustration or the heartbreak or the depression or whatever may come up in your energy, follow it back to 2008. Were you in this mind frame in 2008 to a certain extent? Were you in this mind frame 2011? So pay attention to how it is presenting itself within your daily, internally and externally, because we need to go to neutral. That's what this is all about. Just higher love, unconditional love, and that higher love and that unconditional love is going to place us in a neutral stance. It doesn't mean that we don't have our own set of beliefs. It doesn't mean that we don't have our own set of who we are. But what it does mean is that if someone outside of us has a different understanding or a different perspective, we're not sitting here trying to rub down their throat to make them see our perspective. We're standing neutral and understanding that everything is not as it seems. Everything is not as it seems. That discernment of saying, okay, I'm willing to work on these energies within me because I know what is showing outside of me may not be the complete understanding of higher light. So please keep that in mind as you're going through. Things have to shift. They have to break apart so things can come up. We have a lot of seismic activity going on in Gaia. There's a lot of things that are happening, rumbling up to the top, so it can come out, so new things can be placed in, new energies, new awareness, new perspectives. And so when we go in and we work on us, then we're automatically healing ourselves. Automatically. We work on us, we're healing ourselves. But the cool thing about it is we're out of energy. We're made out of energy. We're made out of the same thing. So we can also heal the collective as a whole, mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically. We have the power to do that, but we have to step away from the division and come together in a neutral stance so we can figure out what we need to do individually and collectively, what we need to clear individually, what we need to clear collectively as a whole. And that goes, like I said, mental, physical, emotional, energetic, subconscious, conscious, unconscious. So there's a lot of energy at work right now, and so just be aware of that and know some of these energies are damn right hard. And they're coming in, and we're clearing this, and we're feeling this, and we're going through this, and you have to understand it is just this moment. You may be clearing things, and we are the observer. So as these things pop up in your life, go, oh, wait a minute, let's observe this. How do I react to this? Where's my trigger? If there is a trigger. And how can I fix that? And you know, or if there is not a trigger, you know, watching how everyone else responds does not mean that you have to get on the bandwagon. So just keep that in the back of your mind going through September. There's going to be, like I said, a lot of energies that come in, and it's going to make you kind of go, huh? And so that's why it's so important to go inward. How is that feeling on the inside of you? How are you feeling? What's going on in the inside of you? And that's going back to mind, body, emotional awareness. So you start out your day with, paying attention to every part of your body. We start with the feet and we work our way up. You can do that in 8 seconds if you start doing it on a daily basis. And you can kind of get an awareness of what's going on in your body. And you can go from that moment of understanding the awareness in your body to going forward into the energies in which you wish to go forward into. All right, so we're going to pull some cards, and we're going to use these little novelty decks today. This is what Spirit said the collective needed, and these are meditation cards, and they're just little small novelty cards that I use with my younger clients. And so we're going to ask that what we are needing come to the forefront. All right, so we got 2 cards out of this deck. Now we'll show these 2 cards and then we'll read them all together. So we have 2 cards out of what is called the meditation deck. All right. And then we're going to go with flower therapy. All right, and go in and see what we have on this level. And this is for September. The energy of September. All right. So we have 1 card. All right. And they want 1 more. So we're going to go here. And go 1 more. All right. And here are the 2 cards from the Angel Flower Therapy deck, and I'll read those in just a moment. And now we're going to do, those popped out quickly, so we're going to use those. Okay, now we're going to do the affirmation cards. So all together we have 6 cards for the month of September. So let's see what they're saying. Okay, the first one was out of our meditation deck, and it says focus on breathing. For 2 minutes, clear your mind and inhale in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take a long, slow, deep breath and exhale slowly. So they're letting us know for the month of September, we really, really need to focus on that breath and how that rhythm of that breath is playing through our mental, physical, emotional, and energetic. All right? And then positive thoughts. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Focus and repeat. Everything I need, strength, love, and courage is inside of me. All right, so it's telling us to go inside. Inside. Positive thoughts. Everything is inside of me. All right. Now we're going to go over to the Angel Flower deck, and it says stand by your commitment, which is a pink lily. You are strong enough to keep the promise that you made. Don't back out now. Your angels believe in you. Okay, and what I'm getting this on a collective level and on an individual level. Like, you came to this earth domain to do great things and to shift things and to let go of things and to rise up to your higher understanding, your higher energy, and your best self. And it's telling you not to forget that commitment, to hang tight, not to forget the commitment that you made to yourself and to the collective. All right? And so as we go on to I'm going to read again. Stand by your commitment. You are strong enough to keep the promise that you've made. Don't back out now. Your angels believe in you. All right? And you may be going through something that is on an individual level and a collective level that this may resonate with. And so just really breathe and say, okay, what commitment? Show me what commitment I made to myself. Show me what commitment I made to the collective. All right? You are lovable. And it says, love who you are as you're created perfectly. Everything about yourself is beautiful. All right? It's true and beautiful. Love who you are in every aspect. So that's part of going in. So we're going to stand with the commitment. And we're going to breathe, and we're going to use positive thinking. And we're standing with that commitment of self and collective. And we're knowing that we are beautiful in every aspect of ourselves. All right? And as that goes through, we're in this Virgo energy. And so Virgo really is a zodiac of paying attention to the smaller details. Those smaller details sometimes can make or break you. And when I say break, I mean break you open to make you understand more of yourself, or make you more understanding in your power. So that coming into that detail, that small detail oriented, that very slim understanding of what are the details of me. And it brings it down to that smaller element so you can better understand the energy. Virgo is also about health. So this month is going to set you up going into the fall. That was one of the things they wanted me to speak on. Going into the fall, we have a lot of holidays, and we have a lot of energy that comes through without solar waves, without major planet alignments, without all of that. It just, we're celebrating, and we're doing, and we're going. So this September into the mid part of October is to focus on your mind, body, spirit, energy, physically, mentally, emotionally. And what are you putting in your body? How are you talking to your body? What is going on with your emotional being? How are these things affecting you on a daily? Are there things in which you need to change to boost your immune system? To boost the way you think about you mentally, emotionally? Maybe pulling away from the TV and taking some time outside, maybe pulling away from social media and taking some time to write and journal, and understanding who you are as a whole. Because as we go into these winter months, you're going to need a stronger immune system. You're going to need these seasonal foods and different things to that degree to help us get through that winter time, that winter energy. So this is why we focus with this Virgo energy into ourselves. What do we need to clean up? What do we need to declutter? And clean up means energy wise, emotionally wise, physically wise. What do we need to be doing in here? Sweeping away. What do we need to be gathering in? So pay attention to all of that. Are you getting enough water? Is your body feeling good as a whole? And a lot of these energy waves are coming in, and they're knocking people off. So you need to take that time to rest. It's not going forward, and this is for my light workers and my energy workers. Going forward, we've been for some time doing the guideline. Kind of like when you're a child and someone tells you that you need to go do this and you're not sure how to do it, and then you have an older or an elder lead you through the steps that you need to go through. And some of us as light workers and energy workers have took it upon ourselves to say, okay, here's the guideline and I'm going to try to help you do it. We're past that. Okay? I'm not saying that you can't help people and be there for people and be there for collective, but we have to be there for ourselves. So instead of spending 4 or 5 hours trying to get someone to take the path you feel as though they need to take, then you need to step back and say, okay, here's the guidebook. I've given you the information. Now it is on you to do the work. Now it is on you to do the work. It's kind of like we went from kindergarten kind of energy or elementary school kind of energy up into this high school kind of knowing more energy, and that's kind of how they're showing it to me. Like we've went through the little steps, and there's going to be others that wake up, and there's going to be others that join this energy. But as light workers and as energy healers, we can't sit here and do the work because we know that the work works. Okay, we can't do it for people. We can give them the guideline, but all of this sacrifice, self-sacrifice to help the collective heal, that's not where we're at going forward. We're healing ourselves individually so the collective can heal, and we give the information in which is needed, and then others take the lead. All right, so now we're going to go to the the affirmation cards. Today I am special. Today I will realize that I am unique and one of a kind person. Look at that. All right, so that's about going inward too. How did you feel when I read that card? Did it hit in your body and say, yeah, I'm beautiful? Because didn't we have this beautiful card here? I am special, I am beautiful. Did those hit? Or did you say, I'm not that special? Okay, so if it hit as I'm not that special, then it's time to go inside and realize that you are the special. That you too have something to give to yourself, first of all, mentally, physically, emotionally, and energetically, and then to the collective. All right? And so now we're going to go to the second affirmation card. Today I am brilliant. Today every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. Look at there. It's all about going inside. How do we feel when we hear these words? I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. So all of these cards pretty much are about going inside. Even though the collective is a little bit not sure where to go. Like you have chaos and you have peace, and kind of feels like no one's meeting in the middle. Well, these are cards that is telling you if you go inside you will find the middle path. And the higher path is unconditional love. Okay, so our stone for this month is Shavalanga. All right, this is made in India. And you see, the rivers actually make these stones. Shavalanga. All right, and this is a stone for balance, creativity, clearing, amplification. So just take a moment. And they make them smaller. They make them pocket size. This is just the one that called to me years ago. And I use this in my Reiki practice to help balance people's energy. So I'm going to send this energy, this balanced energy, out to each individual that is watching this video. Holding into the collective, unconditional love and healing. All right. Can you see? Such a beautiful stone. All right. So we're going to use some Palo Santo, and we're going to see if there are any other messages. I feel like the color for September is almost like a British racing green with a gold fleck. And so these are the energies in which you can breathe in on a daily basis to kind of get the balance of what is going on. Whether you know you're having a wonderful day or you're having a crappy day, you can still breathe in that beautiful green. Let it set in the body, feel like it where it needs to be, and see what it transmutes to, and see how it makes your body feel. And then you can breathe in that gold. All right, so we're going to do that for a moment. So right now I want you to kind of relax your body. Just take a deep breath to relax the body. You know, feel your feet, let them go limp. Unclench your jaw. And just kind of sit for a second. You know, stretch your body around. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to find that color green, that British racing green. And if you're not sure of it, it's like almost a really deep forest kind of color. So we're going to bring that in, and we're going to find that energy. We're going to take a deep breath from the diaphragm, not the top of the lungs. We're going to breathe all the way into the diaphragm like we're going to crawl. And we're going to hold that. And you're going to hold that for 8 seconds. So let's do the 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to exhale. We're going to let the body sit a minute. Then we're going to breathe in that green again. And we're going to count to the count of 8. From the diaphragm, like you're going to choir. Deep, deep, deep into that diaphragm. Beautiful green color. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. All right, notice where that green color is filling up all those holes or kind of unknown, kind of chaotic kind of thoughts, because sometimes we get a lot of fear in the unknown. So we're going to allow that green just to kind of go through. Now we're going to breathe in again, and you're going to see it fill up all those holes or transmute all those energies that are within your body, which you need to let go of at this moment to stand into the present moment. In from the diaphragm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And just feel in the body. And now we're going to breathe in this gold, like a gold glitter flake. And so you're going to breathe in this gold, and that's going to set your energy to almost a pleasant, kind of unconditional, just being at peace within the self. So we have the green floating throughout the body, mental, physical, emotional, energetic, you know, and we have it floating throughout wherever that may be, and it's healing those little spots. So now we're going to breathe in that gold to kind of amplify and to set that green color. So let's breathe in that gold. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Now, how does your body feel? How does your mind feel? How does your energy feel? Hopefully, you were able to set that energy, and now we have paused. We breathe, and we will start again. All right, guys. If you guys want to come see me locally, I'm at 3598 South Carolina Highway 11, Travelers Rest. If you guys would like to do an on-call, you can reach me at halospirits@gmail.com to book an appointment for a video call or a email session. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for following. If you have not yet liked and subscribed or hit the notify button, please do so. And until next time, guys,